Formula you like, and we'll start here. I
Okay.
hope you got a lot of batteries. We're gonna be for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, there's your coupler that locks the ball onto the vehicle. It needs to look just like this, nice and flush.
Okay.
That's unlocked. That is locked.
Hmm.
The unique thing about this coupler, you can lower it onto the ball in the locked position. You don't need to actually unlock it to lower it on
Really?
there. What'll happen is it'll move up like this.
Oh
and
wow.
what you want it to do, if you need to shake it, look, I'm shaking it right now, this whole trailer. Barely trying.
Your name was Eric, right?
Eric.
Okay.
Yeah, if you need to shake it or, put your foot on the bumper here or go up or down a little bit to get it to set, do so, okay? The important part is it's flush.
Oh,
okay?
I never even knew that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, you have to be flush because this is not locked.
Okay.
That's not locked. That's locked.
Okay.
I would get a coupler lock for this. It goes in this hole, out this hole. It prevents anyone from doing this while it's attached to your vehicle. We have these locks.
Oh, I was just about to ask you.
They're good. They're good to have.
Okay,
so
great.
I'll do that. And they make security locks too, where it goes inside of the hole here and goes around this whole thing.
Yeah.
For when you're parked and it's in storage and it's a.
I have one of those locks.
They're a theft deterrent.
Thank you.
You can type a pit bull out here too. Probably do the same thing. All right, safety chains, okay?
Okay.
You need to cross these, and you need to hook them on towards the rear.
I got you.
So looking just like this.
Okay.
Okay, and not like this. Okay.
Okay.
So towards the rear and crossed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this chain and hook this over here, and take this chain, hook it over here. That way, when you hook up your car, you're never searching for these. You literally just go straight across.
Oh.
Like this, instead of going, oh, I need to get this one over here, and reaching under here and getting greasy. It'll prevent that from happening.
Very interesting. Okay.
So we're just gonna leave them crossed at all times. Okay. This guy right here, I'm gonna weave this in and out of your chain links.
Okay.
What this is nothing for us to use, so to speak. This is here for emergency purposes only. This is called an emergency breakaway switch, and it's here for the very unlikely event that your trailer becomes detached from your vehicle while traveling down the road. Okay. It will pull on this and activate the brakes.
Gotcha.
And I do mean slam on the brakes, so you don't have a runaway trailer. Don't use this as a parking brake, just like that big warning label tells you not to do.
Okay.
So you'll probably more likely never use that for its intended purposes, but just know that's what it's there for. I'm going to be weaving it on this chain because this chain goes on this side of your vehicle, and I don't like to cross anything where it's not meant to be. This is meant to be crossed, so I'm going to keep it over here. Okay, we'll do that once we hook up. All right?
Okay.
7-way power plug. Just plug it in your vehicle.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with you, so I'm going to tell you a cool secret.
Okay.
If you were to take a standard fuse, a little 2-prong automotive fuse,
Yep.
and we're going to call this the top because there's nothing else to identify this.
Okay.
So we're going to call this the top. If you were to marry these top 2 circuits together with a fuse,
Right.
it turns on all of your outside running lights like you're in your car with your headlights on.
Oh.
It's a cool trick when you're out camping and you want to walk the dog or something. Okay. So it's a cool trick.
Okay.
All right? That's all it is. All right. Here's your tongue jack. Not much here, okay? You got a light on and off. It goes up, it goes down.
Okay.
That's all it does. That's all it is. If this ever dies, batteries, whatever,
Right.
you're gonna get a crank in your owner's box.
Okay.
There's a square in here. Okay, that square right there, and
Okay.
you literally put the crank on and crank it up or down.
Oh, okay.
It's very easy to do, and it's a gear reduction, so it's not hard to do.
Okay, great.
Okay, and look, just turns. Oh. Yeah, and then turns that much.
Beautiful.
There you go. Good. Moving on. Here's your propane.
Oh yeah, this is
Okay.
what I'm confused there about.
This is about as easy as it possibly is. So
Okay.
watch. 2 propane tanks, just like the one you use for your home. This is a feeder arrow, so you see the arrow pointing at you.
Okay.
See how the arrow's pointing at me now? Well, that's a feeder. So if I'm pointing it at you, it's feeding this tank.
Oh, this arrow.
Yeah, this arrow
Okay,
right here, that
okay.
moving. And if I'm pointed at this side, it's feeding this tank. So what I do
gotcha.
is I will feed, and you never feed 2 tanks at once because
Okay.
you run out of propane, you're hosed.
Okay.
So I'm going to open this. We're going to keep this one closed.
Right.
When I run out of propane, I come over here, I switch this, I open this one, and I know I need to go get a tank.
Okay.
Now, this is how to like get in here and fill these up. Unscrew this.
Okay.
This whole thing lifts up.
Okay.
The whole thing. The whole entire thing lifts up. The only thing to pay attention to is right here. This cutout right here.
Oh, okay.
That wire.
I understand.
That's it.
Okay. Very good.
Once you get these on here, try to get this on the inner notches.
Gotcha.
Just like it is right now. And that's it.
Got it.
It's just a regular tank. Just pull them off. Don't exchange them because you're burning up money. Just fill them up.
Fill them up.
U-Hauls, gas stations that have fills. RV places. There's a million places to fill these up. You're not going to go through this very quickly, I promise.
Okay,
This is a low output system. You might find yourself a year later going, gee, I still have propane.
Right.
So it depends on how you use it, but that's it.
This is closed, right?
It's open. I need to leave it open for now
Okay.
because I'm going to show you the system.
Okay, cool.
The rubber guy here, and that is it. Okay.
Beautiful.
Over here, solar
Yes.
panel plug. Here's the deal with the solar panel plug.
This one here.
If you have rooftop solar, you do not use that.
Do not use that.
If you have rooftop solar,
Okay.
it's not a and thing.
Okay.
Oh, I have roof and this. No, it's or.
Okay, gotcha.
So I have roof up there, or I don't, and I'm going to use this because it's an or answer. If you tried to plug in here, if you have rooftop, it's going to
mess it up.
Trust me when I say that almost no panel on the market's better than a rooftop mounted one.
Gotcha.
Because of the quality of the panel. I'm sure you know about that because you've been doing your own
Oh,
research.
always
But
let me know.
glass panels are always going to be better.
Okay.
Obsidian glass are always going to be of higher quality.
Okay.
And generally speaking, unless you're making your own portable thing, those aren't coming in portable. It's a
Right.
fold-up deal, and it's
Right.
100 watts is not always equal to 100 watts. In other words.
Gotcha.
So, you know, with the systems on here, I highly advise getting solar up there. I already know you're doing that.
Right.
But that's a good idea.
And
Okay?
how many batteries come with this anyway?
Well,
Right now.
I think it has one, but we're going to throw two in there for you.
Okay.
Spare tire. Now, here's my speech. I don't deviate from speeches, so here's my speech. You have a single axle Airstream.
Right.
Okay. I know you're a car guy. I'm a car guy too.
I wanted to ask you if I can purchase another wheel.
Well, you have a spare tire, so you have 3 on here.
Okay.
Can you purchase more? You could get 10 on here.
Right, okay.
Now, here's the kicker. How are you
Good.
going to change that tire? Do you have a jack stand?
Yes, I
or
do.
jack, and you're going to bring that with you camping?
I
Hold 300 pounds of metal every time? Okay. You have 3 years of free roadside assistance.
Okay.
I would use them. That's just me.
Right.
I have all of the tools too.
Okay.
I'm a technician.
Right.
I have every tool I need to fix this thing and take tires off, but I don't have a floor jack and jack stands. And here's the kick. This is not a car. So these don't come with floor jacks.
Right.
They don't come with jack stands in a sense. And you have to know, you see the frame right here?
Yeah.
You see the body way over here?
Mm-hmm.
They are not together.
Gotcha.
So you have to know what you're doing. It's very important if you plan on lifting this up by yourself. There's very specific rules here.
Gotcha.
You will damage it badly because you have a lot of hollow spots. You have water tanks. It's not a car. You know, where cars are like, it
Thank
says
you.
jack,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it has a hole or a point or a thing, you know. So
It'll go right through the floor.
go right to the floor. So just be careful, okay?
Watch
I
out for
always
the
say you
points.
have 3 years
Right.
roadside assistance. If you have AAA, which I'm assuming you do, upgrade your coverage to the Plus RV coverage. It'll
got
cover
that.
you in this and your stoked. That way you have your 3 years of CoachNet, which is free.
Right.
Then you have your AAA coverage, and you're like, dude, I call 1 or 2 people if I ever run into an issue where I
Right.
need to change a tire.
I'd be more worried about them touching my vehicle
right, exactly.
because I'm sure they wouldn't even be familiar with jacking it up.
You're hoping so.
Yeah, I know.
And look, there's a fin. You have an axle. Do not ever jack on the axle.
Gotcha.
There's a fin.
Right.
That it kind of goes on there. It's a vertical fin. You can
Okay.
jack on that.
I
You just have
gotcha.
to be careful because the water tanks are close to there. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
But that's your spare tire right there. You pull this pin, it's on a cradle, so you just move this and knock it down.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll give you your specs again. But you're 100 to 120 foot-pounds of torque. Kind of standard. Right?
Okay.
It's about 100 to 120.
All right.
You're at 80 psi max tire pressure cold psi.
Okay.
Those are the 2 specs.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Battery box. I highly advise you. I doubt your lithium is going to fit in here because they generally don't.
Okay.
Like the Battlefield and whatnot. If so, you can turn this into a cool little storage thing up here, cooler or whatever you want. If your batteries aren't up here anymore, because generally speaking, when we do big battery upgrades like that, we put them inside.
Okay.
But if you're going to leave batteries out here, I always advise people to find a lock. Do a lock here, drill a hole through here and here for the lid, put a lock in here. This is just money sitting out here.
I got you. Thank you so much.
Right over here,
Yep.
you have an LPG port,
Oh.
and it tells you on the sticker itself, so you don't necessarily need to remember. It's a 25,000 BTU service.
Okay.
My advice,
Yes.
a griddle. Griddles are a beautiful thing.
Okay.
They're wonderful, and it's easy, and it's just a flat top. So
Beautiful.
You can cook it and clean real easy, and it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Just make sure you're on a low output. Okay? It's
Okay.
a 25,000 BTU push.
Okay. Great.
Right here. Okay. This guy right here. If we want to open this to open the window or just get a little more sunshine inside, I tend to push in while I get these guys.
Okay.
See my body gap right here?
Yep.
See my body gap there? Yeah, you have a handmade trailer. That's what that means. I show people that because no one's used those. We're used to these nowadays, which are not built by humans. They're built by a robot. Okay. So if you're like, move it over.
I understand.
You can move it over.
Very good.
Okay.
Oh, let me just check this off because it drained my battery.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sorry, guys. Okay.
Now it's kind of windy. This is I probably
we're not
wouldn't
gonna
have it out today.
Sure.
Deployed, but I'll open it. Tighten that, tighten this. That's it.
Oh, it's just a tiny.
There you go. We're
Okay,
done.
great.
Totally done. Just put it down. So loosen, loosen. If you need to, just walk around. Just walk around. Okay, put down here. Again, it's a little tight right here, so let me just move it a little bit.
Beautiful.
Okay, move it here. And then let me push in. Try it out. It's pretty tight.
Beautiful.
Okay, they are pretty.
Thank you. So just push it in.
And it's got you got to really pull on that bad boy. There you go.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you.
These side rock arts here,
Right.
There's 2 Phillips here. They're a T-style Phillips.
I got it.
So it's real short. It's a quarter screw turn. If you need to get behind here and clean, that's the only reason. Quarter screw, it's hinged over here. Okay. This is obviously in the gear.
Mhm.
You have 3 nuts.
Okay.
Undo them, open it up, clean it, and then close it. That's
Gotcha.
the only real reason to open them.
I gotcha.
All right, moving
Gotcha.
on. Moving on and upwards. Here we go.
It's so cute.
1 out of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 stabilizers.
Okay, gotcha.
These are not levelers. You do not level these until you change your tire. You can't, so you can't.
Okay.
You will break something. Something bad will happen. Do not do that.
Okay.
Here's how you level an airstream.
Go ahead.
You're still attached to your vehicle. We
Mhm.
happen to be on a dirt road now because this stuff's pretty level. Okay. At campsites, even though you might not know it, but realistically, campsites are pretty level. Okay. You can stabilize it. If you're in an area, you're just the whole world's tilted like that. Get leveling blocks.
Okay.
Wood, a handful of squirrels, whatever
Okay.
you can get your hands on, whatever you got, put it in front of the tire. That's on the downside. We'll pretend it's this tire.
Gotcha.
Drive, pull the trailer up onto that level surface. You're attached to a vehicle. So there's no effort. Just literally put something in front of that tire, get back in your car, drive it up onto there. Oh, now we're level left and right. Stop, put it in park. If you're not dealing with an incline or decline that you're concerned about, okay, because you know parking brakes, right? Shock your tires.
Got it.
You can detach your vehicle
All right.
and use that tongue jack to level front to rear.
Oh,
So you, side to side is the vehicle and the tires.
right.
Front to rear is the electronic tongue jack.
Oh.
0 effort
Is
to
that
level these
is
things.
that the ball on top of there?
Well, I wouldn't go by that.
Oh.
It's such a tiny ball for such a big trailer.
I gotcha.
I would
I
get a
gotcha.
little bit better of a leveling system as far as like,
Just looking
yeah,
at
look,
it.
look, I am this type of person. Looks level to me.
That's
I'm
right.
that kind of guy. Is that good? Probably not, but that's who I am. Okay, I'm not gonna.
I understand.
Not gonna fake it. That's who I am. Okay, so back to stabilization.
Sure.
So stabilizers are when you invite me over for lunch.
Okay.
I come in, I step in and go, hey, where's the fish?
Right.
Hey, don't rock my boat.
Okay.
With those down, that won't happen. It takes away the suspension travel.
Okay.
Okay. So you level it left to right, front to back,
Okay.
then you stabilize.
Got
If you're
it.
on soft earth, rock, gravel, sand, put a landing pad down for that and all 4 of these.
I gotcha.
Okay, piece of wood, those leveling blocks, whatever it is. If you're in an area that has really bad articulation like this,
Right.
or the ground undulates, is you do want to build up the area. Let's say, you know, 1 jack stands here, or 1 stabilizer's here, another one's way down here because you have a hole over here. Build up that hole.
I gotcha.
Okay?
I gotcha.
That's it.
Beautiful.
Pretty easy. We'll play the on in a minute.
Okay.
There's your step.
Oh, it goes in and out.
Yeah, that easy.
May I?
Super easy. Oh, please. Yeah, you don't even have to do it with your hand. You can do it with your
Oh,
foot.
wow.
It's a
That's
little hard.
beautiful.
Okay, outside 110 won't
Okay.
work unless you're plugged in. When you get your 3,000 watt inverter, that'll work.
Oh, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Charging the battery. How do I charge the battery with a generator?
We'll get into that in a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's all good.
Okay.
We'll get into it in a second.
that
But
was-
you plug it in.
Okay.
There you go. You plug it in.
You plug it in.
That's it. Well,
over
you have
there.
to plug it into the generator.
Okay.
When you start the generator, you have to plug the trailer into it, or else you have
Right,
a
I
generator
was-
running and a trailer over here.
Yeah.
You have to plug those in.
Okay.
Your 12-volt system needs to be on, or it won't be charging.
Okay.
Okay, and that's it. Now, I'm going to go over all this again.
Oh, great. Okay.
But I'm going to go over actually 2 more times. Once over there and once inside.
Okay.
Vent cover. Push up, push up.
Oh,
Turn on the fan. There you go. Okay, that's for your stovetop vent. That locks it. That's it.
oh,
Up and
I
down.
see. Okay,
Okay.
great.
This is the exhaust furnace for your. Exhaust for your furnace. It does get hot, 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 hot. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay. And that's it out back.
I don't know everything about this, but I did own a Pleasureway XLT RV. So just with a
Same
basic
thing.
thing. Okay.
No, I'm telling you, all RVs are basically the same thing.
Okay.
They really are. I've been in this business 20 years.
Wow.
You cannot surprise me with an RV. I can go in it for the first time ever. I've never seen this brand, never seen this rig. I can walk in and be like, oh, there's a water pump,
Right.
there's the furnace, there's the AC. It might find me a minute to look where it is.
I got
But
you.
realistically, they're very simple.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you have a camera up here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get you have a monitor. Okay, this is wireless, so the way that camera works, and here's the important part,
Okay.
it will not function unless your headlights are turned on or your running lights.
Oh, gotcha.
Your automatic daytime run lights do your headlights only, not your running lights.
I gotcha.
These are your running lights. You need to have them on because that camera is plugged into that light.
All right.
So if that light is not on, you get no power to the camera, so it will not work.
Thanks,
okay?
sir. Okay.
All right. Rear awning. Now you get an awning rod, okay? Pull on this guy, just be careful. It does want to go into all by itself. Okay. Mm-hmm. Here's how I do this. I pull the tension all the way down.
Right.
You can't do this wrong. So if you did it wrong, you just can't do it.
Oh.
You go over the top.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to do this one.
Right.
Now, when I go to do this one, right?
Right.
And I have to pull the tension a little bit, like this. That one
gotcha.
might walk away just like it did. So instead of denting the airstream,
Right.
keep the tension here and watch them both.
I gotcha.
We're done. Roll this up. You have loop, you have hook, belt, and crow. There you go.
Beautiful.
Okay. Now I hope that is a high-speed camera because watch this.
Wow.
Okay, watch. I pull this tension. I smack this. I smack this.
Gotcha.
I'm done. We're done.
Excellent.
We're done.
Are these just hanging when they're driving?
That's
Okay,
it.
I got
Nothing
it.
else to do.
I got it.
Okay, you can turn this way
Oh.
or this way. Doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
There's your rear storage. Lockable.
Gotcha.
Okay, there's your power cord right there. So a little bit of storage is lockable. Here's kind of the important part, right?
Okay.
Don't put anything that's heavy that can roll around because that is plastic lines right there.
Wow. Okay.
It will break.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. Whatever's in here, just make sure it doesn't roll around.
Okay.
Okay. And it is lockable, and you should have a light here. Oh, right there.
Oh, the light.
There's a light in here. Okay.
Okay.
Way over there.
All right, so it's a flip forward and backwards. Got it.
That's
Beautiful.
it. Okay.
When I was here the other day with my friend, I pulled this up. I didn't want to pull it hard because I didn't know. I didn't know you're
Everyone
supposed to
usually
twist.
does this.
Yeah, is that right?
There
Right.
you go. Hey. They just lock like that. Okay.
Got it. Beautiful.
This is your James Bond key.
I got it.
Your 001. It's a secret agent. Okay. It's
Okay.
6 before James Bond.
Okay.
He's the first secret agent. Okay.
Wow.
Your other keys. So that's your 001.
Mhm.
That is only for this door. That's it. That's
Okay.
the only key for that. That's the only point for this.
Can we get duplicates?
Well, you have a duplicate.
Okay,
so
good.
your 751 is a common RV key. You had one with your pleasure way. You had one. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably open up this door
Oh, yeah,
on your
oh,
pleasure
yeah,
way.
okay.
And same with your outside shower on your pleasure way.
Right.
Because it's a common RV key.
Oh,
So
okay.
this guy right here is your potable water tank access. And as you remember,
Yes.
we open this, we put a hose in there, we turn on that hose.
Got
When
it.
our feet are wet, that's full.
Got it.
Don't force the water in here like 100%. Just let it trickle in about 30-40% on water.
I gotcha.
Just so
Beautiful.
it doesn't get, because the diameter of the hose is about the same diameter as this hole. And if you try to shove it in there, it'll create a little plug in here and it'll start pressurized, which you don't want.
I understand.
Yeah. To use this water, you turn on the water pump, right? Just like before.
Okay.
No difference. No difference. Okay. Up. Up. Lockable storage. There you go. Well,
Oh,
lockable
wow.
storage. I'm sorry. Bumper storage.
I understand.
Okay, it's got a little kickstand here, so you lift up, do that, put
Oh,
it back down.
okay.
These are pressure. So, see how it expands?
Oh, gotcha.
If it gets too tight, loosen it. If it's too loose, tighten it.
I understand.
Super basic.
Got it.
Okay. Just for your information, we can install a receiver back there, like this. So you can put a bike rack or like a cooler or barbecue, all sorts of stuff as long as it's under 150 pounds. It's pretty easy to do. So that's a nice little upgrade. Not a lot of people know you can do that. So just so you know.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay. Side awning. You have a road lock right here.
Okay.
Awning rod. There's an awning rod inside, and that's what you're going to use. You can get up here and twist it out.
I gotcha.
This is the lock position, okay?
I gotcha.
So that's locked. Ouch. You have strong enough fingers.
Yeah.
Get it out. Come over here, pull on this guy.
Okay.
Pull it straight down.
There's only one lock on there?
That's it.
Okay,
Right there.
gotcha.
That's the one.
Okay.
That is the one. No one will arrest you if you don't put it on one hoop or the other.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I didn't know that there was a hoop thing
well,
down there.
not all of them have a double hoop like this. You have to pull it down a little bit.
Okay. First time I've ever seen that.
And it's there, so you get to do this. Now, honestly, it's a bit tight. I'd probably just do that because
Right.
it doesn't do anything else.
Right.
So,
Wow.
when you're done,
Amazing.
put it away. Just like this. Before you leave anywhere, make sure your road lock is installed, just like that. Okay.
Amazing.
We're gonna start here.
So the awning only comes out that
Well,
short.
it's called a window awning, just like
Okay.
the rear window awning. The one up front goes out 8 feet.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yeah, these are your window awnings.
Beautiful.
Just for the windows over here.
Ah,
And for the
excellent.
service side of things, when you're camping, You know, if you need to be over here doing some stuff and it's raining, you kind of creep over here.
I got you.
Get over here, do that kind of stuff.
Excellent.
Okay?
Excellent.
Here's your water heater.
All right.
Okay. Now, I like showing people the fuse.
Okay.
This on and off switch, it's not for us.
Okay.
It's really for a technician. Okay. But there is an on and off switch here. It's just not for us to use.
Okay.
Right? But there is a fuse in there, just so you know. So
Okay.
if you have issues, you know where all your fuses are. Okay. If you ever open this door, this little ring likes to walk around. So before I close the door, I put it on there and smack that shut.
It was strange on my pleasure way. I had to utilize that on and off switch quite often. I think it was something to do with the fact that it was left there for a long time or something of that nature. I forgot exactly what it was, but I remember calling pleasure way up and they would
And this is propane only too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
on demand.
Yeah.
Tankless, so it's
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
You are going to put your sewer line
Gotcha.
right there. That's a storage tube. That's all it is. Take off the cap, put your sewer line in there.
All right.
Take it out when you're getting ready to dump. Okay?
Excellent. Excellent.
You also have a drain line right here.
Oh.
This is for your AC condensation, so you don't have water dripping down the side of your coach. It looks real ugly.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful.
Airstream has, been doing this 90 plus years, so they got an idea.
Okay.
Okay. Outside shower.
So.
751 again.
Okay.
Okay. There it is.
Beautiful.
I
I got.
get this on the lower end,
Okay.
so it doesn't block the lock.
I got you.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay. So let's get into this conversation.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So you're already familiar with all this stuff, but we'll go over it one more time. This is your city water inlet. So when we're going to a full site hookup, you don't, and it's close enough to your house, you don't need to put any water in your tank. It's just added weight, right?
Okay.
You can just hook up here.
Gotcha.
This has no bypass to that tank. There's no fill there.
Okay.
So when you hook up water here, right, you spin this guy off,
Right.
put a hose on here.
Okay.
By the way, get a filter. Really smart idea. The amount of calcium around here is
Right.
ridiculous. So,
Thank you. I have
Yeah.
tons of those filters.
just really get the blue one, the
Yeah.
inline one.
Yeah.
So get it on here, spin it on, turn it on. When you do that, nothing happens, okay?
Right.
Nothing happens. It doesn't fill anything, nothing, no magical fountains on the roof. It just pressurizes your system and says, okay, use me.
I got
Want
you.
to use a shower? Want to use outside shower? You want to use a sink? Just go up there and use it.
Is
No
there-
water pump needed.
Is there a built-in valve inside there
So
for
you do
pressure
have a
valve?
pressure regulation valve
Oh,
in
good,
here,
good.
but
Have one anyway.
kind of moving off into my next speech. If you find yourself in an area that has really high water pressure, what's really high water pressure? That's a good question.
Okay.
If you turn on the water and it scares you,
Okay.
oh, whoa, that could injure me.
Right.
Okay, that's high pressure. If you can turn on that water and put your face up to it and lick water off it, okay.
Okay. Gotcha. I
Now we're
understand what
normal,
you're saying.
that's 55. I stayed at Black Bart's a few years back with my wife in Flagstaff, Arizona. Beautiful place, by the way.
Wow.
Here we go.
Okay.
They have 135 PSI.
Holy
Yeah, it'll turn
Jesus.
this thing into a water balloon. So when you get to an area like that, where it's like, oh, crazy water pressure, use an external pressure regulator. Do not always use an external pressure regulator, because if you do,
Yeah.
and you have normal, let's say you have normal pressure.
Right.
You're just down the street, normal pressure.
Right.
And you double regulate it like that, it can choke the system. You turn on your hot water heater, it doesn't sense the pressure and it won't even turn on.
Oh.
So don't do that all the time.
I understand. Got it.
Only when you're like, no, this is really high pressure, and put it on before you filter, obviously, so you don't get that crazy blowout in there.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's it. Okay. Right here. Don't confuse these two.
Okay.
Bad day. You have a real bad day. Okay. This one here, you turn on the water, nothing happens, right? Doesn't fill anything, doesn't do anything. It just allows you to use water in here. There's a caution sticker here for a good reason. If I hook up water here and turn it on, water immediately goes into my black tank, which is my toilet. We all know that. We have a black tank and a gray tank. This is my toilet. This is everything else. Okay? So here's how I do this, okay? And I know that you've done this. I'm just going to go
go ahead.
how
Please.
I did mine.
Please, Eric.
And I've kind of developed this over years of talking with people and seeing things happen.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. We're going to open up that. We're going to take out our pipe.
Okay.
We're going to come over here. We're going to take off that lid, obviously, and put on our pipe, right? We also need a sewer support, as we already know.
Okay.
Get a decent sewer line. Some with a clear elbow. Really important. Okay? Here's what I do. And we already know we want to dump black first. We already know that, right?
Right.
But I don't do that.
Okay.
Because let's say some kid rode his bicycle over my sewer line 5 minutes before he came out here.
Right.
Did I know that?
No.
Probably not. Do I know there's a big giant hole in my sewer line because that kid rode his bike over it?
Ah,
I don't know that.
All right.
And I'm certainly not going to go hand inspecting it, right?
Right.
So here's what I do. I don't dump gray first, but I load gray first. Meaning, I grab my gray valve, I open it, then close it. About that fast.
Oh, okay.
I literally allow this thing to fill up. That's it.
Okay.
And I'm looking for leaks. Look around. Is it leaking anywhere? Because I'll tell you what, if that gets on the ground, it's not going to be pretty.
That's correct.
It's not going to be nice. We might have to cry. We're going to have to burn our clothes.
Right.
All the good stuff, right? So I don't bother even going, well, I hope. No. I just pull on this real quick. I don't dump it. I just pull on that and close it, look around. All right, cool. We're good. I do this every third day, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not waiting for me to be full or halfway full or a certain percentage full. I don't care if there's nothing in there. This is what I'm doing.
Okay.
So after I check here, I come over here, I pull on the black. As soon as I do that, because I have very low level, I'll just turn on this water. I'll hook it up here. I'll turn this on.
Gotcha.
So here's what's going on. We are flushing and dumping at the same time. And I'm going to look at my clear elbow. I'm not worried about over here. I'm looking at my clear elbow. It's going to look like stuff and things, and we know, right? And eventually it's going to taper off. And eventually it's just going to be water running through that sewer line, right?
Okay.
When you get to that point, I want you to close this for about a minute.
Okay.
Now, professional campers, we already know our times. I can do it for my 3.5 minutes. Cool.
Right.
Figure that out on your own. I'm going to tell you the safest time possible. That's 1 minute. You cannot, there's no way to get 30 gallons of water in 1 minute through a garden hose. Not possible.
Okay.
So I'll close this for 1 minute, 60 seconds. Cool. I'll pull that open. So we're just getting the corners and the sidewalls a little bit. Being a little more thorough here.
Gotcha.
Okay? So I'll pull that open, and I'm going to look immediately downstream. No man left behind.
Gotcha.
Okay, we don't want any missing soldiers.
Right.
Okay, so I look over here. Now, what I'm looking for is clear water.
Gotcha.
If it looks like I can wash my hands with that water,
Right.
then we know we're good. Now I'm going to let it drain all the way off again.
Okay.
It's just tapered off. Okay, and it's just draining through again. And let's say we did see something. Let's say we caught a soldier.
Right.
Okay, let it drain off all the way again. Do it again.
I gotcha.
Do it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, be thorough. But let's say it was totally clear. Okay, we pulled it, drained off, it looks nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it taper off again.
Okay.
Where it's just the water running through it again. So I know the level. That's why I do that.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna do this. This is the last step of black. I'm gonna close this. Another 60 seconds of water, and then shut off the water. Keep it in there. Keep it in your black tank. You need that in there. I'm gonna come over here, pull my gray. As soon as I do that, I'm walking inside. I'm going into my toilet. I'm grabbing a chemical powder, opening that up, dumping it down my toilet, flushing the toilet a little bit. By the time I'm done doing all that, throw away the wrapper, come back out here. That gray is probably dumped. Okay. If not, wait for it to dump. But if it is, close your valve, take off your pipe. You're done.
Gotcha.
So let's back all this up.
Okay.
We'll do this in a 45-second talk. Okay. Come over here, pull out your pipe.
Right.
Come over here, take off your lid, put on your pipe, support your pipe, put the clear elbow on the ground over here. Test it with your gray. No leaks, good. Pull on your black, start running your flush. Dump flush, dump flush, dump flush till it gets all the way out. And it's just water running through it, like you can barely see it. Close your valve for 1 minute. Minute goes by, open it, look downstream, okay? If it's totally clear and you're satisfied the way that water looks, let it taper off again. And then one last time, close this, give yourself 1 minute to fill, then shut off the water at the faucet. Come over here, pull your gray valve, walk inside, dump your chemical down your toilet. I prefer powder chemicals, just in case I spill it by accident. It's not gonna stain anything. You can use whatever you like, but I prefer powder.
Yeah. What I did with my old RV was I used a small concoction of a little bit of pine saw, what do you call it? I used fabric softener and Dawn, made it as a mixture in there, and did the normal, fill.
It's not a bad thing, and as long as it's okay for RV tanks.
Right.
These aren't septic systems. I know that, I get that question too. Oh, I have septic. No, it's not the same thing.
Okay.
Basically you just don't want to use anything harsh.
Gotcha.
It's really for RV use.
Very light.
And,
Okay.
and if you have your own homemade concoction that works for you,
Yeah.
do so. If you need something a little bit better, use a chemical.
I understand. Very good. Good advice.
The nose knows.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. After you dump your chem, you come back out here. Gray is probably drained. If not, let it drain. Once you're done, close your valve, take off your lid from here first, walk it this way, let it air dry out.
I gotcha.
Okay, then you're done. You're good to go.
Beautiful.
Sweet, man. Thank you, Oli.
Okay.
Just call me if anything.
Thanks, Oli.
Thanks, Stanley. Have a good one.
You're the man.
Congratulations.
Thank you again. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you've done. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your beautiful training. We're going camping. All right, this is where your power outlet is coming.
Okay.
Now, you're probably used to a 30 amp hookup.
Right.
Which used to have the thing where you put it in an angle, twist it, ring thing, all this stuff, and the ring breaks and blah, blah, blah.
Right. Nowadays?
No, you just plug it in.
Okay.
You can't do it wrong. If you
Beautiful.
do it wrong, you're upside down.
Beautiful.
You switch it around. That side's still the same. Okay.
Okay.
Do you plan on going to campsites a lot, or do you plan on boondocking?
More or less boondocking than
Okay.
campsites
Okay.
in general.
Okay.
But
Well,
you know,
then easy start, which you already got going.
Right.
Little generator, solar, all that stuff's vital.
Right.
If you're always going to campsites, let's say get yourself a surge protector and a 30 to 50 adapter. But since you're not doing that too often, it's still a good idea to have that adapter in case you get stuck in a spot that only has 50.
Right.
Other than that, we're going to give you, we're going to give you a credit inside of our store to kind
Thank you.
of whatever you like.
Thank you.
You can plug this into 110.
Yeah.
You just can't run your AC.
Right. That's what I wanted to ask you. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
absolutely can. You can take your 30 amp cord and try not to take your 30 amp cord with this adapter to 110 to another extension cord resistance. Okay.
I gotcha.
Try to plug it in directly.
Okay.
If you can't, Smart Plug actually sells a plug that plugs in right here with a 110 female right here.
Oh. Wow.
So you can plug in with your 110 extension cord.
Right.
And now run an extension cord to extension cord. That's the big thing.
I gotcha.
Okay, it's just resistance.
Okay.
All right, right here you have cable on the left, satellite on the right, and they won't work vice versa. So here's how you get those to work, okay? Cable's on the left. So here's, if we're at a park that has a box here, we can plug in a cable. Here's how we get it to work. We turn off our TV antenna. Okay, there's an on and off button for it. I'll show you where that is. You turn it off, and then you go to your TV setting and tell it to switch from air to cable. That's it.
Okay.
That's
Got it.
So off antenna and then air to cable from your TV. If you the satellite's more of a conversation, right? So
Right.
that one, that's for a portable satellite dish opposed to the roof mounted dishes, which a lot of people do. Even though portable
Is that
pretty
left?
smart. It's actually it's labeled on it, so you don't need to remember any of this. It actually says cable, on the left,
and
satellite on the right. It
Oh,
says
gotcha.
Cable and then SAT for the satellite.
I understand.
This one, you still need a box. You need a subscription. This would just be for that portable satellite that you're bringing with you, opposed
Right.
to the rooftop. Most people do a rooftop when they do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of whatever you like. Hey, there's a light right here.
Oh.
Okay, you just push it on and off. Your coach is not on right now.
Okay.
Obviously.
Alrighty. I think we got it covered.
That's it.
We got it covered.
That's it. Okay.
Beautiful.
Remember, 100 to 120 foot-pounds of torque. Okay.
Mhm.
And it tells you on here, I believe, in giant lettering. Yeah. For max load, inflate to 80 psi. That's gigantic. So,
Okay.
you know, it won't be hard to
Mhm.
spot on there. I'm probably a 70-pound guy.
Mhm.
When I off-road, I like to go down to like 20. But
I
I have
gotcha.
an air compressor with me. I'm an overlander. I'm that kind of guy. I own a Jeep, right? I do those kind of things. All right.
I gotcha.
Okay.
I'm just an asphalt guy.
Hey, it's all right.
All right, we're gonna go inside, guys.